Hey there, welcome to Animal Logic. This is the story of jaguar cubs, those adorable balls of fluff that will grow up to be the most fearsome predators in the jungle. Just kidding. They can't actually kill their prey yet, not until they grow up anyway. So for now, their days are spent tumbling over one another and getting into all kinds of mischief while their nights are spent snuggled up with their mom. Life is good for these little cubs, but it won't stay that way forever. As they get older, they'll need to learn how to survive in the jungle, which means learning how to hunt, finding food, avoiding danger, and most importantly, learning how to fight. And if they don't learn these skills quickly, they could end up as someone else's dinner. Most big cats give birth to 1, 2, 3 cubs after a gestation period of around 100 days. That's about 3 months. Jaguar cubs, however, are a little different. Typically, they're born in litters of 2, although sometimes you might find 3 or even 4 in one litter. And their gestation period is a little longer, lasting around 110 days, or just over 3.5 months. Maybe it's the extra time in the womb, or the fact that they come in pairs. But jaguar cubs are a little more attached to their mothers than other big cats. While most cubs are ready to strike out on their own after 2 years, many jaguars stay with mom until they're 2 or even 3 years old. When they're born, jaguar cubs can't see, hear, or really do much of anything. Their eyes open after about 2 weeks, and they start to explore their surroundings. At first, this is done with great caution. After all, the jungle is full of dangers, both moving and stationary. But as they get older and gain confidence, they venture further and further from the safety of the den. At around 6 weeks old, they begin to stalk, pounce, and chase each other, practicing their hunting skills on one another. It's a good thing, too, because when they're old enough, they'll need these skills to survive. In the wild, jaguars are apex predators, which means they sit at the top of the food chain in their ecosystem. That also means that they have lots of enemies. When jaguars are still cubs, however, they're more like sitting ducks than ferocious predators. That's why they have to spend so much time learning how to survive in the wild. Jaguars can live in a variety of habitats, from rainforests to swamps to grasslands. In all of these environments, there are plenty of potential predators looking for an easy meal. Jaguars aren't safe even on land. Their neighbors include anacondas, who famously battled jaguars in the wild. Even if the jaguar wins the fight, though, the cubs are still at risk. That's why mom does everything she can to keep them safe, like hiding their scent with her own so that they're less detectable to predators. She also teaches them how to be little assassins, showing them how to stalk their prey, attack and defend themselves, and hunt cooperatively. If the cubs don't learn these skills, they could end up as someone else's dinner. While mom does her best to keep them safe, the cubs aren't totally helpless. Like their big cat cousins, cheetahs and leopards, jaguar cubs can make themselves look very small and very cute. These tactics work especially well on humans, who often fall head over heels for the cubs. And because they tend to be born in pairs, the cubs can also help each other out. Of course, there's only so much that cuteness and teamwork can do. Eventually, the cubs will need to rely on their skills alone, which is why they spend so much time practicing before they're old enough to go out into the world on their own. And what a world it is. Jaguars are the 3rd largest cat in the world after lions and tigers. They can be found in the Americas, ranging from southern United States all the way down to Argentina. And while they typically prefer dense habitats near water, they're adaptable and can be found in a variety of ecosystems. Jaguars are also excellent swimmers thanks to their powerful paws and webbed feet. In fact, they can swim underwater for up to 15 minutes at a time. So while life as a jaguar cub is all fun and games, it's important to remember that they're not so cute to their prey. The jungle may be a dangerous place for a jaguar cub, but it's also full of tasty treats like monkeys, deer, tapirs, and even crocodiles. Jaguars are opportunistic feeders and will eat pretty much anything they can catch. In fact, jaguars are known to be very picky eaters as well. A jaguar will often kill more prey than it can eat, consuming the best cuts and leaving the rest barely touched. They're also not above stealing another animal's food, which can put them in conflict with other predators like anacondas. As you can probably tell, life as a jaguar isn't all that easy. It's a lot that these little cubs will need to learn before they're ready to take on the world. So let's hope they study hard and become little super predators.